gone! I'm only getting started!
You picked the wrong fight!
Eat this! Here I go! Never far enough! Everyone beat it! My specialty! Astral energy! Full throttle! May a thousand years away! Line free! Look at me just still!
Sion, no can you take care of them?
No sooner Astral energy! Full throttle! Now rip its head! Glacier! Dragon Shell!
Win! Watch the
demonstration! Let the marksman handle! Well, looky here!
Got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Mega Ray!
Not today!
Take it! I'm only getting started! Mega Ray! Now!
Here and now! The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that! Denied! Here I go!
Sword Rain
Mega Ray! Dance in the wind! Sealed!
In a bind?
Let's get you all tucked away! You are in tip-top state!
Crimson in an instant! Impact block! I can feel my power growing!
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
More Danon ruins here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
Maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands.
What could this be?
Dispose of the trash. Dance in the wind! Mega Ray! Burn in hell! Mega Ray! Take it! I'm also getting with airborne target. Mega Ray!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Hey,
Now see that you don't get in trouble again.
Astral energy! Full throttle! Dance in the wind! Here goes! Not on my watch! You're mine!
Take this! Here I come!
There!
Eternal devastation!
Leave the charges to me!
Burn in hell!
Here's a healing art! Now! First aid! Astral energy! Full throttle!
There's always room for improvement.
Sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here.
quite literally.
So Mahag Sar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep.
What's this place here? Some kind of old house?
I don't know about that. If I had to guess...
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Where are you going?
I'm on, here I come!
Into the shadows! Raging cascade! Take it!
Here, let me help.
First aid! Raging array! Leave the enemy's arcs to me!
No complaints here! Frickin' does it!
Here I go.
It's over!
Here, let me help.
We got the advantage.
Good.
Let's
cut
the
your
sky
trigger.
is mine.
Don't worry, cause Raw's on it.
I never fit! Raging now! Sighted!
Demons descend! Flashing bang! Easy!
Way to
Take
go!
this! Ignite!
Here I go.
It's over! Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
In a bind?
Mega Ray! Thunder Field! Into the shadows! Take it! One more! Thousand Gale! Here's the healing ray! First aid! Mega Ray! May a thousand gale! That's my cue!
Here, let me help.
Shut him down.
First aid! Into the shadows!
Leave the charges to me!
Far enough! One more! Now!
Demons descend! Flashing bang! Easy!
Way to go! One more!
Not today.
You're mine.
Mark! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
You're open. Let the marksman handle this. Here I go. I'm only getting...
Demons descend! Flashing bang!
Looks like we got them all.
Be a breeze, Rob. Get in, get out.
Mega Ray! Into the shadows! It's like trying to keep up to the wall!
Rising Wyvern.
There is the wind!
You're mine.
Sleep now!
You're mine.
Into the shadows!
Here I go. I'm only getting weak around.
Prepare to be sealed, oh fleet of foot. Actually, that sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Into the shadows! Lightning confirmed! Thunderblast! I never miss!
Finish it.
Lost!
Demons descend! Flashing bang! Easy!
Way to go!
Rising Wyvern.
Step back! This one's all law!
Now I'm in trouble. Here, let me help. Tourmaline.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis.
That should do it.
First aid.
Alpha!
We turned the tables on her.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Ready.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'm only getting started.
Rising Falcon!
Take this!
There.
Eternal
It's over.
Crumble!
It is in the sky. It's mine.
Sovereign Alpha!
Hurricane.
Raining Frost! This one's all mine!
Do it. Alvin. Astral energy.
Say no more! That astral energy was incredible!
I gave it everything I had. This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
You picked the wrong fight!
Here's a healing art. First aid. Lightning condemned. Mega ray. Into the shadows.
Be still!
Mega ray. Lightning condemned.
Take this!
Thunder blade.
Take this!
Demon Fang!
In a bind?
Take it. You're mine. Mega ray. Raging storm.
Damn! See what happened? Gotta be quick, or I'll take them all myself.
Oh my hell yeah!
Leave the chargers to me!
Do it. Mom, get toasty.
Bird strike!
Right. Next one.
Already on!
Mine!
You're mine.
Dragon! Rising Wyvern!
I'm interrupting. Take it. Tear you to shreds. Gusty nail.
Severing Wind!
Like we're gonna lose to small fry.
Way. Far enough. Here, let me help. First aid. Blah blah blah. Take pride and run. I'm never fit. Mega ray.
Now I'm in the groove! Now we'll never...
Lightning condemned. Thunder
Take
blade.
this!
Take it. You're mine.
Now you see what I can do!
Mega ray. Air thrust. Here goes. Constantine. I'm never fit.
Do it! Now I'm in the
Ridwell.
groove!
Astral energy. Full throttle.
You're mine!
Mega ray.
Finish it!
You are in tip-top state.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no? These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more
Alvin,
pulling.
astral energy.
Say no more.
I think I'm getting stronger.
Through these lands most verdant green, my eyes alight for sights.
Gotta break through!
You're mine!
Ignite!
Mega Ray!
First strike!
Into the shadows!
Nothing gets by me!
That's freaking justice! One more! Here I go! It's over!
Blew away!
Mega Ray! Take this! I'm holding you over! Shining!
Can't get out of this!
Up and out! Mega Ray!
Finish it!
You're mine! Astral Energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
It's all mine!
I never miss!
That gun of yours is real handy at a pinch.
It takes a true marksman to use.
Well, can't think of anyone better than you, Shion.
Finish it!
Ready! Eat this!
You picked the wrong fight!
Take it! You're mine! Not on guard! Mega Ray!
Finish it!
Primed and ready!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Nice one, Alphin.
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
Great, now I'm hurt and dirty.
Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldaman and Sia of its enemies, and I'm grateful to you all for letting me tackle—
What are you talking about? You know how—
Is it though? Sometimes—
Oops, sorry about that.
Now that you mention it,
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat?
eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term.
Does that mean eating
Isn't that obvious?
It does. Which I—
Yeah, to be honest,
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make—
You hear that, Law? Sound—
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just—
It will do her good to have a...
No, not Kisara. I meant you.
Me? Certainly you're not looking...
Typical Renin.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured...
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're trapped...
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard.
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being and forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes, I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Denon to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menancia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that...
Nevertheless, I shall having said that, I do believe you two would...
Yeah, no,
If you say so.
You're not gonna let...
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag Sar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Been looking for you.
For me, why?
He's tough.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the...
That is all I desire.
Then why are we fighting? Who even are you? Here I come!
Nothing gets by me!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Entertain me.
Rising Wyvern! Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
His speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord? Can't be happening. A new leaf on life.
You'll pay for that!
How's this? I'll be saving this one. This can't be happening.
Take this.
Double Demon Fang! Demon Bird!
Let's put you out of... your misery!
Here, let me help. The others. First aid!
Okay,
here I go.
Astral energy!
I'm only getting
Right. It's
Nothing
showtime.
gets by me! Deny!
Double Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Not in your dreams. I hope this medicine works as planned.
Megasonic Thrust!
Now or never.
Pierce through!
Can't get out of this!
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Lightning orb!
Demon Fang!
In here!
Destruction!
Let's get you all tucked away. Light astral
This
energy!
one's
More
all
with
mine! Eat dirt!
Show me
Here
your
I go.
fear.
I'm just getting started. Now's our chance.
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die.
Shion, wake up, please!
Alphen?
Shion!
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides, Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine. Really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest. Hey.
How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain, but you still can, can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just...
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renan district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Danan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there truly no one?
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danans and Renans, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Danans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renans here, there should still be some people around.
This debris... Do you think it could be the work of Renan astral arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings. It said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened. Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little
Shionna's got a point. I mean, you don't...
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent.
Well, specifically...
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And...
She sounds like his mom, or...
Oh, and another thing.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers?
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear...
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone...
Maybe something's going on in the forest. Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Are you just going to keep standing around, or what?
Sorry, I'm just getting prepped over here.
I don't sense any more enemies.
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Beifong, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
Hmm?
So you're Elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Why, you?
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quietly.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If
Shut
so,
your
then—
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Oh. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you knew that. Maybe it's 'cause you and that little lady are friends and more.
Son of a— You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Hey, wait up! Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadeye said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadheim.
This isn't Deadheim's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renins as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renins. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
I get the feeling Deadheim signed up to be a rebel so he could have a roost to rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Danans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renins here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renins out of Niaz, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renins just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. It's just... What I mean to say is, when you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renin lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him, too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niaz is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renins are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell!
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Danans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves, and not that my words can undo the...
Feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help. I'm impressed how well balanced. This thing is.
You can never be too prepared, but did we have...
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention. Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster. I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
Hopefully it's nothing that'll be too hard to deal with.
Hello.
Huh.
Huh?
Kisara.
Right.
on!
Gravitas field!
I can handle it!
Denied! Rising Wyvern!
Sighted! Air Buddy, stay
We're cleaning house.
Let me take the rest of them. Yeah, someone's feeling lively. In here, Mega Ray. Get on in there with the others.
This could be useful.
Careful. That's no ordinary Zoogle.
Yeah? Well, we're no... It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Not in your dreams. Aren't even natural. Here I go. Go for the weak point. Sighted. It's over.
Dragon Form!
Can't get out of this!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
I'm ready. Sighted.
Fantastic! Great! Amazing!
I'm trying to focus.
I was only trying to be nice.
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
I'm not really built for close quarters combat.
Nor am I. Don't worry, I'll help you keep a wide berth.
Art expert, coming through!
Quiver Dragon!
It's time. No further.
Got me! Lightning Orb!
Burn in hell!
And again! Here! Mega Ray!
Now you see what I can do!
Blow away!
This one's mine! I'm never fit!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down! Gravitas Field!
Be still! Rising Falcon!
Eagle Fly!
Here's a healing art!
Leave the chargers to me! Denied!
Raging Cascade! Mega Ray! Now! Alpin! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
There! One more!
Ignite!
Chinese Gravitas Field! Raging Cascade! Mega Ray!
Do you require
First aid! The enemy is going all out! May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds again! Gusty Art Expert! Right, watch out!
Anything in order is all mine!
Sonic Thrust!
Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah!
Here's a
And
healing art!
bubbling to me!
First aid! If it's in the sky, it's mine! Photon blast! Ready to go! Far enough! My astral energy dance in the wind! Here I go! In here!
Eat dirt!
More astral energy! Into the shadows! Sleep now! Here, let me help! First aid! Think again! No defense!
Now or never.
Take this!
Thunder Field!
I'm on it!
They're crumbling!
Now we beat the crap out!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
First aid! Lightning Orb! This
can't be happening.
Art expert coming through!
Mine! Crush!
Leave the
charges to me!
Raging Storm! They're not playing around!
Here I come!
A banana!
Armor won't save you! Watch this! It's time! No further!
Here goes! Alright, it's showtime! In here! Let's
This is
get
looking
you all
good.
out the way. Magic is there!
I'm on it!
Damn it! Only I'd been more careful. Not my finest.
Double demon!
Over?
This'll be a delicious piece of cake!
Ready to go!
No escape!
Far enough!
Take lightning order! The flasher parts are quivering with
It's time!
In here!
No further!
There! I'm only... Tempted! A banana into the shadows!
Burst!
Gravitas field!
I'll finish you here and now! Oh, now you're talking!
Thunder field!
Where are you going?
Dance in the wind! Air
Now you see what I can do!
Eat this!
Rising Wyvern!
Eagle fly! Leave the charges to me!
One astral energy!
Prepare to be sealed! I'll tear you apart! In a bind? Lightning throw dance!
Lightning falcon!
Mega ray! Forward action!
Ignite!
It's finished!
There! Let's do it! Gravitas field!
Rip and tear!
You're mine!
You're in mine! Sweet Alice!
You're done!
Take that, baby! I'm only getting lightning condemned! Thunder blade! One more time! Lightning condemned! Thunder blade!
Devastation!
Here, let me help.
Think again!
Swallow dance!
This one's mine!
Raging
Raging
I'll
Husky!
smash you!
Dragon Tap!
In here! Mega ray! Get out of there with me!
Now I'm in the groove! It's time!
A banana! Let's go!
Finish it!
It's over! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Get through!
I'm only getting started! I'm never finished!
In a bind?
Raging Mega ray!
Eat this!
Field! Into the shadows!
Can't be happening.
You'll pay for that! Rising Wyvern!
I can't lose now.
Rising
I'm only getting started!
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
In the wind!
It's time! Sing this one's mine!
A new lease on life. Here's a healing arm. First aid. Here, let me help. First aid. Do not. Anything normal is all confiscated. There. It's over. May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds.
Won't save you.
This can't be happening.
Stay away from my friend!
Crumble. No further.
Enjoy the ground while you're down there.
I can feel the medicine working. Thunderblade! Take it! Here's a healing art! Pathetic!
Swallow dance.
Here I come!
A new lease on life! Here, let me help! First aid! Lightning condemned! Thunderblade! Here's a healing art!
Over.
First aid!
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our plates.
Yes, ma'am.
Denied!
Do you require a hand?
Think again! Pathetic!
Whirlwind smash. In a bind. Away.
Raging! They're not playing around!
Anything normal is all mine.
There! Think again! You're open! Lightning condemned! I'm never fixed! Thunderbolt!
That freaking does it.
Here, pathetic! Not in your dreams! What was I thinking? Raging! Here's a healing art! Sorry! First aid!
If only I'd been more careful. Watch it.
Magna Ray!
Nothing gets by me! Far enough!
Watch it. Take this.
Sighted! Here, let me help! First aid! Think again! Now! Magna Ray!
Hurricane. No further. First strike.
Sighted! I'm only getting started! Magna Ray!
I'll smash you.
Pathetic!
Talon storm. Talon hurricane. Rip and tear. I'm on it. Talon, do it.
Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your run.
Hey, anyone else think this might be a touch too dangerous?
Ridwell's right. We should fall back to regroup and try again later.
Hi, Hoodle! Here, let me help! I can handle it!
Over.
Here's a healing art!
Prepare to be Are those rocks its skin?
Magna Ray!
Come and get it. I'll dare you hit a word.
Magna Ray!
First strike. That frickin' does it.
Magna Ray!
Another one down.
Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
Nothing new about that.
And still as humble as ever.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm surrounded!
I'm never fixed!
Ready and ready! Now you see what I can do!
Magna Ray! Here I go! It's over!
Far enough! I'll finish you here and now!
One more!
Blow away!
Magna Ray!
Lost my focus!
Here, let me help! I can't heal you forever!
I feel like me again!
I'm only getting started!
Crumble!
Into the shadows!
Storm! Talon hurricane!
Magna Ray!
Come on,
do it! Take it! Kizara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry. Good.
Really now. This is no place to fish, is it?
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.